stay connected everywhere you go. Fitchburg is on your phone and your tablet and your laptop and TV. Download the app. It's free. Access Fitchburg. This is your city at your fingertips.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Crosby.
And I'm Nick Boucher. We're your hosts for the program that's all about your city, Talking Fitchburg.
Every weekday, we pull together the news, events, and information you need to stay on top of what's happening in the city of Fitchburg.
Find Talking Fitchburg on cable TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and our live stream on the web. Plus, you can find all our headlines and stories on Facebook, YouTube, and our video on demand service. This is your city.
Keep up with Talking Fitchburg and the issues affecting you and your neighbors.
This meeting of the Public Safety and Human Services Committee on July 28th, 2026 at 5:45 p.m. The first item on the agenda is roll call. I'll start with the chair. Alder Reichstead is here. Our vice chair, Alder Herbst. Here. And member Alder Lepper. Here. All right. We have a quorum and all three members are present. Next up is public appearances for non-agenda items. And I see none online and none in the room. Everyone is here for an item on the agenda, so we will get to you as we move through here this evening. Next up then is item 4, the consent agenda, and I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes June 23rd's minutes, routine licenses, operator license report, and the sound permit applications.
I'll move approval of the consent agenda.
Moved by Alder Herbst. This is the first consent agenda with our sound permit applications included here, so it was great to see that. Tracy, any input that worked well on your end?
None that I can see. As you can see by the attachment, we've got them listed by the new events, and then we also have them listed by the reoccurring events. If you have any questions on the new events, just to let you know that they have gone through the routing process with fire, police, and public works if there's any streets involved, and everybody's been approved.
All right. So since this is our first meeting doing it this way, do we want to read them for the record, at least if anyone's watching, just to know when they are?
Shouldn't have to because it's all one motion and under the consent agenda.
That works for me. Yeah. Any questions from you two gentlemen?
Nope. I just note that for the operator's licenses, there's 11 new and 1 renewal. So a lot of activity.
All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, the conversation dying down, I will call the question. All those in favor of the consent agenda signify by saying aye. 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 Motion carries. Moving on to item 5A, review of the following license application for the Hillside Heights Neighborhood Block Party. This is the Hillside Heights Neighborhood Block Party scheduled for Sunday, August 16th from 1 to 7 p.m. with a rain date of Monday, August 17th from 1 to 7 p.m. Here with us in person is Holly Adams. This event will be held in the 5500 block of Beth Lane. So, Holly, I'll turn it over to you, and if you want to just... Oh yeah, let's do that. Do you want to, since you're...
I'll move approval of this event.
Alder Herbst keeping me honest over here. Thank you, sir. All right, now, Holly, I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, we're trying a neighborhood block party. There hasn't been one in decades and decades and decades, if at all, but the neighborhood's had quite a bit of turnover in just the last 5 to 10 years, so we want everybody to get a chance to know each other. We picked Beth Lane. There is Hillside Heights Park, which is a lovely park with a playground. It doesn't have a lot of level land, and it also has a pond that you kind of need to watch the kiddos around. So we picked Beth Lane because it's flat. It's going to be easier for some of our older residents who are a little mobility impaired to get to, and better places to set up tables. And it literally is just, we're setting up tables and telling people to come at a certain time. We have no planned events. We have no bounce house. We have nothing except hopefully people coming and getting to know each other. We're actually only doing the party from 2 to 6. We have a little bit of buffer time to close down the street so we can set up tables and tear down tables, etc. And if we go on Monday, it actually won't even start till 3, and then we will push up against the 7, but I don't expect us to go that late.
Fantastic. So when I was looking through the application materials, it looks like Beth Lane, there are no driveways on.
There's
correct?
one driveway
One
on,
driveway.
but we're asking to start the block just past their driveway. So that's the Richards house, and they still would be able to exit to the left and get out Lisa Lane or out Shamrock if they wanted to. We're not blocking that part.
Okay. That was gonna be one of my two questions. The other one was, we have the resurfacing going on in your neighborhood.
Yep.
Have
So
you
that's-
talked to Public Works about that, or?
Yeah, and it's going on like fire, so I don't think it's gonna be a big issue, but they don't work on Sundays. And if it hadn't gone, it's already asphalted, so it's kind of a moot point. But I said if we have to have it on a gravel, the churned up road, we can have it on that. It's still a flat surface, but they already have asphalt on Beth, at least the first coat, so I don't think it'll be an issue. And Sunday, they don't do a work. If we do have to push to the rain date, 3 to 7, most of the work is wrapping up by that late, so we shouldn't run into an issue. But it is something we'll have to be aware of if they're still going. I don't know that they will be.
I hope they'd be done by then.
Yeah.
They do anticipate being done by the time of the event, so.
Fantastic.
Do you know a neighbor that lives out there, John Cates?
Yes, he lives right across the street from
Tell
us.
him if he doesn't show up, I'm gonna have word with him.
I don't know their cottage. They are
Oh.
cottage people, so
Oh, he's
we don't see them a lot of,
I'll still have words with him.
There we go.
Do we have subpoena power, Tracy? I'll have to work on that. So, Alder Wepper, anything to add? All right, then we've got a motion to approve by Alder Herbst. All those in favor of the license application for the Hillside Heights Neighborhood Block Party signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Well, thanks for joining us here, and hopefully the weather holds so you can
Yeah,
have everything on
we will.
Sunday. So.
Thank you.
And you'll see your license approval through the OpenGov program.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to item 6A. Review the following license applications for the HDSA Team Hope Run Walk. This is a reoccurring event. The HDSA Hope Run Walk by the Huntington's Disease Society of America, Wisconsin chapter, holding their run walk at McKee Farms Park, 2930 Chapel Valley Road, Fitchburg, with the 5K using the sidewalks of the surrounding neighborhood on Sunday, August 16th from 7 a.m. to noon with amplified sound. And I will go ahead and move approval of that one. Since this is a reoccurring event, we do not have any registrants in the room. Tracy, is there anything from your end that we should note with this?
How many people usually attend this one?
Let's see.
Does this require any street closures or?
They're running on the sidewalk, I'm guessing
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna be a smaller race.
Correct, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Every document has 4 words
I don't see the number of
Yeah, I didn't see the
attendees.
I was just curious.
It's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, well. But for the record, it looks like using several streets in and around McKee Farms Park and then going down, I think the most major streets here would be a little portion of Richardson and a couple of portions of Sherrill, west of Fish Hatch, but using the sidewalks, so there will not be road closures. No parking signs will be out a day before along one part of the route, so. All right, any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Moving to call the question then, all those in favor of the special event permit for the HDSA Hope Run Walk signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. That takes us to item 7, operators licenses needing special attention. And item 7A, we have Benjamin Boyd. So Benjamin, if you want to hop off mute here, thanks for joining us. Can I get a motion to approve this license?
I will move approval.
Moved by Alder Lepper. All right. Tracy, is there anything you want to add from your side of the world here?
No, just that we do have a copy of the completed assessment has been submitted.
Okay. And
And this was a result of a 2024 incident, but based on our requirements, if it's been within 2 years, they are required to attend.
okay. So was this a first OWI first or second? Do we have a number on?
I'm
That
seeing
is-
it as a first.
And you said the assessment was completed?
Correct.
Okay. So everything is clear from the staff side of things?
Yeah.
All right. I'll open it up if anybody has any questions, comments. Anything from Dave, Jake?
I'll have some, but I'll wait a little bit here.
Okay. I guess we can turn it over to Mr. Boyd if you'd like to jump in here and share a little bit about where you work, what you do, and kind of what we're here for this evening. So.
Well, thank you guys for coming in tonight to have this opportunity. I work for Quick Trip. I've jumped around from store to store, all within the Madison-Fitchburg area a lot. Primarily, I made a horrible mistake a couple years ago, and that's why I'm here today.
Excuse me. Well, I appreciate you you coming in and acknowledging that we are all human and make mistakes here. You have gone through all the requirements for us to consider here. I guess I'll just ask: do you anticipate, from your side of things, having any concerns about relapsing or any sort of concerns about working in an environment in which alcohol is present?
Absolutely not. No concerns.
Okay. Let me see. Do you have any, or I guess did management, anybody, bosses have any concerns? Are they supportive? Just want to make sure you're in a good environment. So.
Within Quick Trip, they have been great. I called them as soon as it happened, thinking I was about to get fired. They made sure they got me transferred to a store that was walkable for me even. So throughout all the licensing hassles and everything involved with that, I was still able to perform my job and grow in the company. They've all been great and nothing but supportive.
Awesome. That is great to hear that there is that support and helps recover from setbacks. So I appreciate that from everybody's side of the world. So, Alder Herbst, did you want to?
Yeah, comment, Benjamin. I appreciate you recognizing the mistake you made. Keep in mind, this position here and this job, we're trusting you. We're putting our trust in you, and I think something really bad could have happened. And you're paying the price. I know you can't go into Canada go fishing because you haven't notified, unfortunately.
This is true.
But no, we're placing our trust in you. It's easy to just say, hell with things. You say, no, I'm through this. I'm coming out the other side, and we're trusting you. We fully expect you're going to reward that trust by upholding not driving impaired anymore. So that's all I wanted to say to you.
Absolutely. I can do that.
Perfect. All right. Anything from our police officer in the room?
No, I appreciate all the comments. I have complete faith in it.
All right. Fantastic. Then the conversation dying down, we can call this question here. All those in favor of the operator's license for Benjamin Boyd signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. All right, wonderful. Thanks for joining us. Tracy, do you have any notes on instructions for next steps?
Nope. We'll be releasing your operator's license through OpenGov, so you should see that an email come through.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you. Take care. I almost said we'll see you next time. Hopefully not the appropriate. Yes.
Common error.
All right. Item 7B is the
logo.
yes. It's drilled into me. I go so often to Quick Trip. So the next operator's license needing special attention is Carrie Childress. I will go ahead and move approval of this one. And if you want to step on up to the table here.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to sit here or there.
Well, we won't wait.
Perfect. So you just saw what is probably going to go very similar here. So we've got the motion to approve. So do you want to join in or jump in here and tell us a little bit about where you work, what you do, and the event that led us to being in the room this evening?
Yeah, So I work at the Thirsty Goat. I bartend, manage, serve over there. I got an OWI. When was that? Not this February, but the past February, which was actually a great eye-opening opportunity in my life because since then, I mean, I was in a dark place in that time, but now, as of last Friday, I just hit a year sober, off of alcohol, weed, everything.
Congratulations.
So it was an eye-opener for me, and I'm actually really grateful that that happened. I'm glad no one got hurt, but I'm glad it opened my eyes to see where I need to be today, and I want to be able to get my operator license so I can be of more service to my job and be able to, run the place and not have to have, whatever we need, I can fill in, I can jump in without there being, oh, we need to have this person there because you don't have your license and stuff like that. I just want to be able to even perform more at work.
So would your primary role be in a bartender or server type role, or is this, like you said, more of a kind of a, I can pinch hit as I'm needed, but primarily working in a different?
Yeah, I mainly bartend serve.
Okay. And same question as I'd asked in the last application, do you have any concerns about working in an environment that would, do you think that could impact your sobriety?
I don't, because I've done it for the whole past year that I've been sober, and I do work a 12-step program that I work really hard at. I do all of my steps and attend meetings and do all of that, and it's been really wonderful for me in my life, and where I was when this happened, my life's done a whole 180 from that.
Congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad to hear that for your sake and your loved ones and everyone in your life, so that's wonderful to hear. Speaking of those in your life then, is Thirsty Goat, are they generally supportive of
Yes,
and a good
they
work
all
environment
were
for
there when I made the decision, and they all know that I don't drink, that I don't partake in anything. They don't, if I asked them, they'd probably throw me in the pond and be like, you're not having a drink at all anyways. Yeah, they're all very supportive.
And I believe Shauna's online to kind of talk.
There's a pond there.
Yeah, the dick. Perfect.
Can I ask, you've had a sponsor, my son went through a similar program.
Mhm.
You've had a sponsor this time.
Yep.
Well, 12 months is a significant, most people don't, just from experience, most people don't make that, so congratulations, and stay vigilant is all I would say.
I will, thank you so much.
I see you're like a year and a half removed. Is your license situation okay for transportation to work and everything
Yes,
like that?
I've done all the classes and all of that stuff and got the insurance on my car to get my license. It's all driver's license, correct?
Yes, that's what I meant,
it's
sorry.
all
Yeah.
set, yep.
Okay, great.
And just for clarity, was this an OWI first?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And is it Shauna? Shayna's online. Is there anything you wanted to add while you're here?
Me?
Yeah, is this the item you're here for?
Are you here for?
No. No, I'm for the Team Hope Run Walk.
Oh, that's not on this agenda tonight.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm not on the agenda.
okay. Well, we can circle back in a couple moments then, but
All right, sounds good. I'm boarding a flight in about 5, but I
Okay.
will stay as long as I can.
perfect. We will circle back in a moment then. So, any other questions, comments, concerns? All right, you heard Alder Herp's comments about making sure that that our trust is not broken. We, would hate to have something bad happen after granting this, but it sounds like you have a very robust support system to prevent that from happening, which is fantastic to hear. And I think a lot of people, it would be great if they had that. So I just want to acknowledge that for the good of everybody in the room. So wonderful. Then, all that said, I will call the question. All those in favor of the operator's license for Carrie Childress signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, and maybe you'll see you at the Thirsty Goat.
Oh, yeah.
Wish you good luck.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Perfect. All right, that takes us to announcements. Item 8, our next meeting is August 11th, 2026, and item 9 is adjournment. I will entertain a motion to adjourn at 6:03 p.m.
Second that motion.
Okay, all right. Any comments, questions? All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, sorry.
I didn't know if you were going to say nay this
I
time.
want to stay longer.
All right, we're adjourned. Thank you.